Biko Ekenemunu, this is Ijiji and a Solomon Manoka Odoguna Agbasagelewu. Like I always said, what we're doing is to make life better and make people understand. The way people are challenging us this time is something that surprised me. Most of people believe, I don't know whether they believe God is their mate. Most of pastors and a traditional man will just be challenging God. They'll go to the hospital, they go here, let's see how Jesus will heal the sick. My God, there's something you people did not understand. Jesus is a mighty man in the battle. He's a man that understands, a man of wisdom. This kind of challenge, Jesus will not pick it up because it's more than death. I'm sorry for all those people that are using Jesus to challenge native doctors. Believe me, if you went to the hospital because of this challenge, Jesus will disappoint you people. Like I rightly say, miracle not the tire Jesus, but not this kind of challenge of performing miracle. I'm sorry for all this. What kind of nonsense is all this that is happening? Eh? Here and there you are hearing people say, we want to do competition to know if God will not heal these mad people, if God will not heal this. What kind of challenge is this? What have you people turned Christianity into? Eh? See, Jesus have a spirit of designment. This is why I always tell people, it's a popular verse in the Bible that they brought a woman before Jesus and said, according to the law of Moses, if we got this woman committing an act, we should stone this woman to death. Now, there's something I want to tell you. The pastors and the reverend fathers has not preached this gospel the way it's supposed to be. When they brought that woman, Jesus bent down and began to write something. First, they call him a good teacher. You see, if people want to confuse you, or if people want to, I don't know, if they want to use you, they always give you a good name. And that begins to flatter you. Jesus is not a man you can flatter. He's a creator. You can't flatter Jesus. And I said, a good teacher, according to the law of Moses, that if we got a woman committing an act, we should stone her to death. And then Jesus bent down and began to write things. The question is this. You got the man committing an act. You got the woman committing an act. Can only one person commit an act? There must be two committing the act. So where is the man? That's the question. You could have brought two of them to Jesus and said, we got them. Not that we got the woman. We got them committing an act. And according to the law of Moses, we should stone them to death. Then, Ijiji, and Solomon, Odogu, now which and Madibu could understand you people. Now, let me tell you one thing. This woman is a prostitute. Is doing prostitution for a living. And this man that brought this woman there have been the customer to that woman. But the problem is that this woman grew to the extent that these people are no more in the same level with her. So she do not give them time again. So they were angry that we started with this woman, but look at the way he's neglecting us. They say, now let's use the law of Moses to stone her to death. And they went there. But Jesus disappointed them and said, if you know you have not committed things like this, be the first to throw the stone. And the left. See, manipulation and humiliation and intimidating people in the name of law or custom cannot exist in the presence of Jesus Christ. Why I'm doing this video is because most of time I always see Matthias Ezeaku challenging the pastors. But what annoyed me is that Matthias Ezeaku has not ever one day said that he's going there to see whether pastor will heal those people. He always say, I'm going there to know whether Jesus will heal them. Matthias says, and frankly speaking, my Jesus is not that kind of man. He's a man with a wisdom and a spirit of discernment. He knew what you are looking for, that you are searching for money. Most of those challenges because you wanted Jesus. I don't know what you want from Jesus. You are not his, God. A man that gave his life just because of you, and this is the way you are paying him back. And people are watching. Let me tell you one thing Matthias says that. When you brought a case before Jesus, always know that before you even say it out, he has studied you. He knows that what your mouth is speaking is not what your heart is talking. So he understands, and that's exactly how we understand these people when they say, good teacher. That's what the Lord of Moses said. He knew them more than they knew themselves. And so he knew you, Matthias Ezeaku, or whatever. The problem I have is that Matthias is not even supposed to be in your name. It could have been Ezeaku Ajana. Ezeaku for not Matthias Ezeaku. You could have removed that as Matthias because it's not in connection with Ajana and what with the work, a kind of work you are doing. You people should stop challenging God. It's not a God you can deceive. It's not a God you can come with sweet word and then he will begin to do what he doesn't want to do. That's not my creator. My creator is a creator that was not created. He's mighty in the battle. That's why I always call him the great of the greatest and the holy of the holiest and the wiser of the wisest. He's a God that made an impossible thing to be possible. He specializes in a possibility. Those things that man cannot do, that's things God do. And when you believe there is no hope, my God stand and begin to do what he knew how to do. Listen very careful. You, this wicked generation, be very careful because God is a merciful God. But when the angers of God begin to work, no man or woman will stand. Because my God is a jealous God and is also a God that consumes with fire. Let pastors and Matthias Ezeaku challenge their own in their own way, but put God aside and begin to do what you want to do. This is Ijiji and Solomon Manoka Odogu Nabasagelewu. Ekenemu no Ibomomono. Thank you.